There will be days when you don't feel like doing anything. You'll wake up feeling tired. You'll feel lazy. You'll tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, or just one more hour of rest. But deep down you know, tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes never. This is the truth most people don't like to admit. You will never always be motivated. You must learn to be disciplined. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes like the weather. Some days you feel like doing everything. Other days you feel like doing nothing at all. But discipline is different. Discipline is a decision. Discipline is showing up whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is the fire that keeps burning when the spark of motivation dies out. Discipline is the real secret behind every success you see. You look at someone who's fit and think, wow, they must be motivated every day. No, they aren't. They were just disciplined. They went to the gym when they were tired. They trained when their body said no. They showed up when nobody was watching and nobody was cheering. That's discipline. Motivation is for beginners. But discipline, that's for winners. That's what keeps the journey alive when the excitement disappears. Because excitement dies, feelings fade. But habits, routines, and discipline stay. When you wake up early not because you want to, but because you said you would, that's discipline. When you choose to study instead of scrolling your phone, that's discipline. When you go to the gym when every part of your body screams to rest, that's discipline. And that discipline, that boring, painful, silent work, that's what builds greatness. Think about a soldier. He doesn't fight because he feels like it. He doesn't train because it's fun. He trains because it's necessary. His life depends on his routine. That's why he's strong. That's why he survives. You are your own soldier. And your future depends on your discipline. Your routine is your armor. Your consistency is your shield. Every choice you make is shaping the person you are becoming. Every skipped workout, every delayed task, every excuse is a brick in the wall that will trap you. But every time you choose to act, every small habit you stick to, every uncomfortable step you take, that's a brick in the road that leads you forward. And here's the truth. Discipline is not a punishment. It's freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your mind. You don't belong to your feelings anymore. You don't need to wait to feel ready. You do the work, and your feelings follow. You become a master of your time, a master of your emotions. You take back the power from laziness, from fear, from doubt. Discipline is not the enemy. Discipline is the friend that pushes you out of bed, tells you to keep going, and helps you rise when you fall. The people you admire, the athletes, the creators, the entrepreneurs, the speakers, the scholars, they are not superhumans. They are normal people who trained their minds to do hard things. They didn't rely on motivation. They relied on systems. They relied on daily, repeated action. They chose to be uncomfortable for a little while, so they could be free for a long time. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Success is not one big moment. It is hundreds of boring, invisible moments. It is the decision to keep going, even when no one claps, even when no one sees you, even when you feel like quitting. Discipline means making your future self proud. It means doing what is hard now so that life becomes easier later. It means choosing growth over comfort. And every time you choose discipline, you become stronger than your excuses. Now, how do you build this discipline? How do you train yourself to act even when you don't feel like it? Start small, very small. Too many people try to change everything at once and fail. They say, I'll go to the gym every day, or I'll study for 3 hours, and then they quit after 3 days. But real change doesn't start with big moves. It starts with small victories, the kind that are too easy to ignore. 5 push-ups, 1 page of reading, 2 minutes of silence. A glass of water. That's how discipline begins. Make your habits so small that you can't fail. It's better to win small every day than to try big and fail repeatedly. Small actions build confidence. Confidence builds consistency. And consistency builds transformation. Next, remove temptation. Your environment shapes your discipline. If your phone is always near you, you'll always get distracted. If your fridge is full of junk food, you'll always break your diet. Willpower is weak, but smart design is strong. Put your phone in another room. Block your social media apps. Clean your workspace. Make the right actions easy and the wrong actions hard. That's how discipline wins before the battle even begins. Use visual triggers. Leave your book on your pillow. Place your workout clothes by the door. Stick a quote on your mirror. These tiny visual cues will remind your mind to stay on track. Your brain responds to what it sees. Show it what matters. Embrace the boring. Yes, discipline is boring sometimes. It's repetitive. It's not glamorous. But boring is beautiful. Brushing your teeth is boring, but necessary. Eating healthy is boring, but life-saving. Showing up daily is boring, but life-changing. Champions are made in silence, not on stage. Practice the 2-minute rule. When your brain says, "I don't want to," you say, "I'll just do it for 2 minutes." Most times, once you start, you keep going. The hardest part is beginning. Once the engine starts, momentum takes over. So just begin. Track your wins. Keep a notebook. Use a calendar. Mark every day you stay disciplined. When you see your streak growing, you won't want to break it. Each day is a seed. Each mark is a tree. And one day, your forest will be full. But what if you fall? What if you break your streak? What if you fail? Then what? You begin again. Don't hate yourself. Don't shame yourself. That helps no one. Forgive yourself. Stand up. Begin again. 1 missed day is not failure. 10 missed days is not failure. Giving up completely, that's the only real failure. But you won't give up. You're stronger than that. After falling, go back to small. Rebuild your habit like it's day one. 1 step, 1 action, 1 choice, and then the next. Remember your why. Why did you begin? What are you working toward? What pain are you leaving behind? What dream are you chasing? Write it. Speak it. Remember it. That why is the fire inside you. The world is full of noise, but your why will keep you steady in the storm. Discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Every time you choose discipline, you make your mind stronger. You teach your body to obey your goals. You reprogram your future. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to win today. Win today and win again tomorrow. Stack those wins. Build a new story for yourself. Tell your mind who's in charge. There will be days you don't want to. Days you feel tired. Days you want to quit. But keep going. That's when the real growth happens. When it's hard. When it's silent. When it's painful. There will be no applause, no celebration, no reward. But you keep going. That's discipline. That's what makes you rare. That's what will change your life. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not lazy. You are just untrained. But you can train. You can grow. You can build a mind stronger than excuses. You don't need to be faster. You don't need to be smarter. You just need to be consistent. Consistent in showing up. Consistent in trying. Consistent in failing. And coming back. That's where greatness is born. Not in talent, not in motivation, but in relentless, repeated, quiet action. This is your time. This is your training. No one can do it for you. No one will save you. But you can save yourself. You can build a life of strength, peace, and purpose. You can take control of your mind. Start now. Start small. Start again. And keep starting. Every day. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Build your system. Build your mind. Build your future. That is the power of discipline.